Whoa!
It's a trap! Come to take us out, have ya? No. It's a trap!
Yanking my pistol?
What? It's your son! You're in for an earth kicking, you piece of shit! Ha! Damn! Complete all! Here!
You're a dead man! What do you want?
They hadn't pulled it so tight.
Tried everything, you know. It's hopeless. For God's sake, can't you be quiet even for a moment? I never gave up. I just wanted to get out of here. Don't you play games with me. You can count yourself lucky I'm tied up. What a stroke of luck. You turned up just at the right moment, lad.
What are you doing here?
Well, nothing much. I was standing around when someone decided to tie a tree to me. It's awful. Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever?
Would you be so kind?
Sure. Why not?
It's lucky you happened to pass by when you did, lad. I hate to think what beasts might be lurking in that forest. I'm, watching your back, friend. You can count on that. Tan their hides. Man, you're doing great, lad. Get them. Please. It's not easy to talk with my hands bound. Could you please untie me? Oh, thank you, lad. I'd like to embrace you now that I finally can.
That's all right.
What do they call you?
Henry of Scallis. And you are...
Magister Voiticus ex Aridus. A pleasure to meet you, Henry.
You've got a pretty strange name, I'll tell you that.
It's Latin, but you can call me Voiter if you like. It's not really my name, but what does it matter?
What were you doing with that skull? Was it my imagination, or were you talking to it?
Well, sometimes I just do that to sort out my thoughts. Better than talking to myself, don't you think?
There might be something to that. Not long ago, I was singing to a horse.
See? We might just understand each other.
Where did you actually get that skull?
Let's say it's my personal muse. It notices things I can't see and tells me about them so I can paint them. I'm a painter, you see? And apart from a few unpleasant moments lately, I spend most of my time over there at the castle.
And you were looking for inspiration by the tree, or what?
Of course not. I ended up there partly because of my own curiosity, and partly, because of the rash nature of others.
Do you always talk this vaguely?
Only when I'm trying to look imposing. You know, with my hands tied behind my back, I didn't make the best first impression, and I'd like to make up for it.
Believe it or not, I've had even stranger encounters.
Really? Then you have to tell me about them, but preferably another time and place.
So what is your name then? Voita, or that Voity something?
Well, that depends on who I'm talking to and where. But for you, I'm simply Voiter. Nothing else is worth mentioning, or appropriate to say.
So you work at Trotsky? What exactly do you do there?
What would a painter do? With brush and paint, I bring beauty to where there was only emptiness. In short, pretty much everything. Restoring the murals and the banquet hall, a few new shields for the castle garrison, and mostly decorating parchments. My opus magnum still awaits me. Only time will tell what that will be, but hopefully it will reward my years of toil.
All right. So what exactly happened to you? And try to make it clear.
They nearly shot me, then beat me up, and finally tied me to a tree. That's what happened.
And who actually did this to you?
Wolves in sheep's clothing, lad. There were 2 of them, At first glance, they looked like decent fellows, just wandering the land. But as you can see, I misjudged them badly.
You've had particularly bad luck with wolves today, eh? You know what? Tell me the whole story nicely from the beginning.
Actually, this whole day got off to a bad start. I went for a walk to Slatigo. The scenery there is lovely, and I needed to clear my head a bit. But imagine, an arrow almost hit me. These two fellows had set up an archery range among the trees, but they somehow failed to notice they were next to the road. By way of apology, they invited me over, gave me a bit of wine to calm my nerves, and one of them offered to play dice. But he seemed to win suspiciously often, if you get what I mean.
He was a cheat, eh?
Mm-hmm. I noticed he was secretly turning the dice, and naturally, I got angry. But instead of apologizing, he started shouting at me, and his mate whacked me over the head with a stick. And then I woke up here.
Where exactly did all this happen?
Like I said, at the crossroads north of Slatigo. Those two had set up camp among the trees, right next to the path.
Well,
luck had nothing to do with it. It's all...
don't mention it. I was happy to help you.
Really? Then maybe you could help me...
And what exactly am I supposed to help you with?
Leaving me here for the wolves apparently wasn't enough for those two. They robbed me as well.
Can you even tell if something's...
Yes, my dice, and especially my set of brushes. I could live without the dice.
All right.
I wouldn't ask that of you, my friend.
All right.
Thank you so much. But if...
And you're defending them? Fellas who robbed you and left you to the wolves?
But that doesn't mean I have to behave the same way, does it?
All right, then.
Thank you. I'll head back to the castle for now and think of a way to repay you for all of this. But first, I'll tidy up here a bit, and most importantly, finally have a sit-down. You know, I was standing...
Whoa!
I know you from somewhere.
Whoa! Any better?
It'll be all right, really. At least that lunatic is gone. And that's it. Watch out, someone's here.
Who are you?
Clovis. They...
Do you remember the painter, Voiter? I'm here for his things.
What? I don't know no Voiter, let alone no painter.
Really? I found him tied to a...
That's a nice story, but I'm telling you...
If I were you, right now...
All right. But if I was you, I'd give that loudmouth a few more knocks. It won't hurt him now.
What really happened between you and him?
Well, Ura mistook him for a deer.
And then?
He was a bit shaken, so we invited him over here. Only that crackpot. And then there's that skull of his. Tell me, who in their right mind carries... Well, you know how it ended. He got a beating.
Wait, what weird things were...
Well, he was lying to you. Now you see what kind...
Or maybe...
Then I wouldn't have admitted we hit him over the head with a stick, would I? I'm telling you, there's something off about that fella. He was telling Ura that someone's going to murder him or something. And get this, he claimed his skull told him so. If I was you, I'd watch out for him.
Didn't occur to you he could have died?
Oh, don't exaggerate. We dragged him all that way on purpose so he'd be clear.
I suppose. But apart from me, he was also found...
See? That rascal's got some luck.
Where are the painters?
We divvied them up. I was in need of some new dice. Ura wanted the skull, but I took on a good thing too.
Can I take those?
Hang on! Just like that.
Whack someone over the head?
Exactly.
Hand them over?
Oh yeah, I'm...
I'd like to
I already told you.
Welcome, sir. What can I...
I'm here... Don't bother to...
Oh, and he was the one...
Why did you... I heard...
He will... What?
Void.
Oh, he... Like, it's only the...
And you believed him?
He would have...
Well, that...
Horse! Not a...
Did it not...
I top... That's...
All right.
Hey, don't... The sooner I...
Clove.
Look, this whole thing stinks.
Honestly... Look,
If he...
what use would you just like... I'm not...
I'm not... Take care, sir.
I challenge you to...
I accept.
All right.
See you
Take
later,
up
my
your
friend.
positions. And we're off!
Watch and learn. Down you go. Yes, straight into fuck knows where. Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this. Yes, straight into fuck knows where.
Well, I'll be. But I admit it was a fine win.
Are you being cautious or cowardly?
What? You killed him, you bastard! Ha! Ah! Ah!
Go! Keep it up. Nice and slow.
God bless. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I've got the stuff they...
You must have been sent.
It's nothing.
Me?
They said you...
Nothing.
All right.
I see it exactly the same way. Tell me, how...
Sure. They weren't through.
I'm glad to hear that. And don't think... Here, take these dice of mine. They've brought me nothing but trouble. And to be honest, I want to... You know what? I'll paint something on your shield. Judging by the look of...
What do you mean?
You may have the...
Well,
Just wait. If you want, we...
what?
Because...
I...
And a month.
How much? It's interesting.
And they don't...
I don't...
Of course.
I'm curious. What can I...
Whatever you... First, then, and to watch... And if...
Do you still need help?
Do you feel like...
Honest.
Tell me.
I would say.
So
Why'd you...
call it vanity if you want. But I've spent... So that...
I don't...
No?
Well...
And that... And unfortunately...
It really...
What did... And then...
Isn't he...
So...
Why...
A pay...
I don't know.
Non...
How do you...
It... Not...
All right.
Go to the woman...
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I thought... But get...
Didn't you...
Well, first...
Where did you...
West...